Hi, welcome back to Cheyenne Wyoming Urban Gardener. This is Debbie, and we are getting further along in the process on starting seeds. I'm getting all of my materials out, getting ready to start some of my other vegetable plants now, cabbages and things like that. So we are getting ready. These are windowsill boxes, I like to call them. You can actually sit them in the window, even here in the house. It says for greenhouse, but they're not for really greenhouse. I don't use any special lights or any type of special heating for these. I just sit them on my windowsill, or if I need a little heat, I'll sit them on top of a radiator. We have radiator heating in this house with a big boiler. So we just sit them on top of that, and that gets them going pretty well. So this is some window ones that I have. I've got some other different types of the more standard varieties, and I've got them sitting everywhere right now in my kitchen. And I've already up-potted some seedlings that I had started already. This is a leaf lettuce basil, or lettuce leaf basil, and standard sweet basil, and some orange hat tomatoes. I've got some people coming to pick these up here very shortly. So we just went ahead and got them all potted up and put into a box. We just reuse all of our containers, and then we've had a lot of containers that have been given to us. Now this one has 2 in it. And I think there's a couple more in here that have 2, but for the most part, just 1 each. And I had 100% germination on my orange hat tomatoes. So I hope whoever picks those up are going to enjoy those. And you can see I've got some more of my containers here. I've got my soil that I brought in so I can get that warmed up. And like I said, we are up potting a lot, so that's why you see some empty cells here. Well, we reuse those. We're going to be planting some more flowers in those. And then we still have a lot that we do not have to transplant as yet. We've got some lemon mint here, and some petunias and pansies. And then we have some that's still waiting to come up. There's a Montica tomato that didn't do too well. I may go ahead and replant the seeds. We've got some black velvet petunias. We had a little bit of germination on, and then we had some lavender that still hasn't came up yet, but lavender takes a really long time, so I'm not worried about that one. It will probably come up in the next week or so. And then we've got some sweet marjoram that did come up, but it didn't do too well, and there's only a few of them left alive. So I'm going to go ahead and replant some seeds in there of the marjoram, see if we can get those started up and going. But for the most part, we're doing pretty well. Just have some things that are not ready to come up yet, and then some things we're transplanting out, and then some other things that we can just leave in for a little bit longer. And I'm going through a lot of my seeds here, organizing a bunch of this. I'm probably going to have to wait till tomorrow because it's now late evening, and even though we have lights in here, I just do not have very good eyesight. So I will probably wait until tomorrow to get some of this all straightened out. It was all organized, and then when we have situations where I'm going through the seeds, they can get disorganized. I need to get those back in order. And then we have someone coming to pick up those plants that I just showed you a few minutes ago, and as well as some seeds. So I need to get through that, get that done. And then we're going to get some more things planted. We've got some seeds here waiting to get into the soil in these containers, and then we will be up and going for seed starting season 2023. We've already had some seedlings, but let's get going on some of the other stuff. But again, we cannot plant here. This is Garden Zone 5A, 5B until late May, early June. So anyway, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.